been like a little over a week and a half since The Sims dropped this Something is Growing website. And they've been dropping little hints about the new Sims pack. All signs point to fairies. And I have mixed feelings because I played Sims 3 and I was not impressed by fairies in The Sims 3. They were kind of useless compared to all of the other occult Sims in the game at the time. I'm just kind of like, who asked for this? I am hoping that these fairies are non-playable. I'm really hoping that they're just an addition to the game. Like, they're not an extra occult sim. I kind of want them to work kind of like the gnomes do, in the way that they appear in the game, and sometimes they're like little helpers, or they can be hindrances. I would love to see some folklore that is geared towards like the little people, like your biggest ally or your biggest nemesis, depending on how you treat them. I would love to be able to give offerings to them in exchange for tasks. And I get that that's kind of what the gnomes already do, right? The gnomes appear and you can give them an offering, and depending on whether they like your offering or not, they will either leave you seeds or they will start breaking things in your house. And that's kind of how the Fae work in folklore, right? Because they've integrated the gnomes so much into this announcement, it kind of feels like they're going to be that way. I'm really hoping that they're just these creatures that exist in the Sims world that you can either make friends with or you can make enemies out of, and they create chaos in your Sims life. I would love to see another like death related to the fairies. I would love to see how they help in the garden. I would love to see shrines, fairy houses, stuff like that. But I really don't want to play as a fairy. I don't think we need any more occults. I feel like some of the occults that we already have kind of fall flat. I love occults, don't get me wrong. Thinking back to Sims 3, the only thing that I can remember off the top of my head, and this is without me doing research, so do not yell at me, and I could be remembering wrong, but I remember that they could cast a spell and clean the house. That was the extent of their usefulness, and I don't see that being a thing in this iteration because spellcasters can already do that. I'm wondering what advantage they're going to give us in the game. Thursday is the announcement for the trailer for the new expansion, and I'm excited to see what happens. But I'm hoping they're not playable. Tell me what you think in the comments.